Welcome, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to today's PMI-TB Agile for Everyone series. I'm your host, Bill Washinsky, Director of Professional Development for Agile and Project Manager and Agile Coach. And today our topic is going to be, what is Agile? Kind of an interesting way of starting off this series. What is Agile? High-level question, but it's a good question at the same time. Full transparency, part of this series is going to be how you can apply Agile in a non-software driven area, other ways of implementing in your life. That way you get a better idea of it, maybe learn by analogy, an example, and find ways that you can implement Agile every day. This really also got prompted when I had lunch with a friend of mine, a longtime project manager, and we were doing a free flow exchange of ideas. And he asked me that question, what is Agile? It caught me off guard when he asked it, by the way, because I thought he would know, and he really did not. So I'm going to share the same answer that I shared with him with you guys, and hopefully it resonates as well as it did with him. First, starting as a baseline, knowing traditional waterfall project management, that plan-driven, fixed scope, change request process. Agile's different in the sense that, hey, we're looking at a short term with a lot more changes that are being made throughout. So to make a comparison, we'll just take the most popular framework, which is called Scrum, and we're going to say, hey, our goal, instead of having a long-term plan and phases, we're going to have these short-term sprints, about 2 weeks long. We got a goal of what we want to have as a product, service, whatever, at the end of that 2 weeks, and we plan what we're going to do and get done during that time. At the end of that 2 weeks, we have a chance to reevaluate it. And then we go back and start again to get to the next level of that final deliverable product, service, whatever it is, after the next 2 weeks. This approach is not meant to be, fixed. It's meant to be adaptable. And to make the analogy that made sense to him, I used to be a personal trainer for many years. And anybody who has ever worked out, has been in a gym or whatnot, if this makes sense, there's a milestone when you're working out on the bench press for 225 pounds. It's when you have 4 plates on each side, and it's actually how NFL players are measured before they start. As rookies, how many times they can do a bench press. And I was stuck not being able to do that 225 pound bench press for very long. I couldn't get to that, and that was because I was looking at that was a milestone. I wanted to hit that for so long. And then again, once I did that, I wanted to get to the next milestone of it. Instead of taking an Agile approach, work out for about 2 weeks, set my goals, go through it, evaluate at the end, and then readapt, see what was working and what wasn't. What I found was that my shoulders and triceps were actually overpowering my chest. Therefore, I wasn't getting the strength of doing a bench press fully because it wasn't coming from my chest like it's supposed to. Adapting that helped me to actually focus exercises that isolated the chest muscle more. So we fixed a situation and adapted how we're going to implement a workout regimen. And that really resonated with my colleague. And that is a high level way of saying, hey, we're going to be adaptable. We're going to be open to change and feedback. And we're going to do it on a consistent basis to see what works and what doesn't. So that's a very high level view of Agile in terms of project management or accomplishing goals. You can put that in the everyday life. You could try and think of things that you're doing and if it is working or if it's not, and making an adaptation on the fly. So that's an introduction to what is Agile for this series. We're going to definitely go into more aspects of it in the future. For the moment, though, we're going to leave you with a good saying here, one of my favorites, especially when it comes to working out, keeping that theme alive. And it's going to be, there is no elevator to success. You got to take the stairs. So get up there and walk the stairs. They will work you out. So on that note, wish everybody well and have a great day, and catch you next time.